Hi folks, it's Pete here from Ashton's Cars, and today I've got a little bit of a treat for you. Today we're actually going to be doing a review of one of the fastest vehicles known to man. It's the Citroen Berlingo van. Because everywhere I go I see these things flying past me in the fast lane, no matter what car I'm in. I always seem to be overtaken by a Citroen Berlingo. So we've got one, and here it is. It's a 58 plate, it's done 129,000 miles. It came to me as a part exchange. Had it all cleaned. It was originally being used as a window cleaner's van, so it had all livery on it for window cleaning. It's been used to carry equipment for his window cleaning business. So it hasn't had a lot of hard use really, but we've had it fully valeted, so all the paintwork's nice and degreased and de-liveried. We haven't got any of the horrible sort of sticky residue left from the stickers. Overall, it looks quite a clean van now. It's quite well presented. It's done 130,000 miles, and it's a 13-year-old commercial vehicle, so it's not without the odd battle scar here and there. I can draw your attention to the front wing by here. A little bit of a crease there under the indicator, as we can see. The sills obviously had welding done on it and been painted black on this side for some bizarre reason, and you can probably see a little bit of surface rust crusting through here and there on the van. So it is your typical sort of commercial vehicle of this age, but that said, it drives well, it's very solid, and yeah, it's actually quite a powerful diesel engine in these. In fairness, they do fly along. Let me show you the business end first off. So the previous owner had this fiberglass floor put in. Very hard wearing, obviously. I think he had it to fit a tank or whatever he had in the back here for a water tank. But anyway, it's meant that the floor itself is quite good. It only goes 3/4 of the way down though, because there's a separate area for the side load door to come in, which hasn't got that. This is just normal board, which hasn't got that fiberglass thing on it. The sides here are boarded as well, little bits coming off them, but it is not brilliant in terms of the boarding, but it'll save the interior of the van. If you are carrying items, it'll stop it getting damaged. So yeah, these vans doors, they do open to here, but you can unclip them and open them fully if you want to, if it's something that you need easy access to the rear for. So quite a versatile design. I mean, these are quite a popular van, as you know, as of course is standard issue on any window cleaner's vehicle. It has got a roof rack to carry your ladders on. Oh, one thing I will show you, because it's obviously been retrofitted on this particular one, it has got parking sensors at the back here, and they do all work. So quite a handy little thing that, especially in a van. So you've got rear parking sensors fitted on the vehicle. So coming around this side, and we have a side load door here. Again, self-explanatory, and reveals the area that isn't covered in fiberglass but is boarded. So again, it's quite a versatile vehicle really, this. You could use it for all sorts, and you could put a bulkhead in it and fully board it out if you wanted to. But it hasn't had a massively heavy use, this particular one hasn't, but it is 13 years old, so there is some wear in there. This particular side of the car, there's not a lot of damage to it really. There's a couple of little minor creases and scrapes, but it is pretty original and standard over this side. Obviously the other one has obviously had that sill welded at some point, because it's been painted in sort of a black colour. On the bumper here, a little bit of a scrape by there. Quite strange really. It's sort of obviously been painted black at some point, that bumper, and I think it's just worn through it really to the original colour underneath. I mean, obviously it's not a show vehicle, it's a working vehicle, and as 58 plate vans go, it's not in bad nick really. I mean, there's a little bit of rust there on the bumper edge coming through where it's had a few stone chips on it. It's obviously, if it was a car, I'd probably send it to the paint shop for that, but on a commercial like this, there's not really any point, because I've sold commercials in the past and I know what people tend to want, which is something that looks presentable, clean, and is going to work hard, and that's exactly what you've got in this Berlingo. So let's have a quick look inside. I have had it valeted, so it is quite clean and tidy in here. The previous owner did actually have seat covers on it, which obviously have helped keep these seats in pretty good nick. There is, though, wear on this one to the bolsters and to this cushion. The seat, you can feel sort of the bars through there, really. It's not terrible, it's certainly serviceable as a seat, but it's obviously, you can see that that seat is sagging slightly compared with the passenger one. Obviously the driver's seat on these gets a bulk of the wear, and you know, that's pretty evident in this example. You've got your racing seatbelt bolster there, which obviously you need with the speed that these things go at. And let's just jump in behind the wheel here. And we can see it's quite a comfy cabin, to be honest with you. It's quite car-like inside. They do a car version of the Berlingo, in fact, which is pretty much identical. Gear lever, it's a long throw, and it will feel at first as if it's a bit of a lucky dip box. It's just that it's got a lot of play in it and a lot of throw. It's typically a commercial vehicle, so if you've only driven cars before, you will find that this is huge amounts of throw in the gear and huge amounts of play in the gear lever as well. But it does work, all the gears select perfectly, and it does drive very, very well, in fact. Over to my right there, that's actually for the rear parking sensors, so that gives you a visual aid as well as the traditional audio sort of beep that you get. I'll start it up quickly just so you can see the startup sequence of the van. If the lights look like they're flashing, that's actually my recording equipment, by the way, not the actual van, so please don't pay too much attention to that. So there we go, it just does a quick check on its oil, which as we can see is perfect. And there's the mileage, 128,927. No warning lights on. Madly enough, we've even got a rev counter in this van, which half the cars haven't even got it on, you know, smaller cars, but let's give it a quick... There's no smoke, there's no adverse noises, there's no warning lights. It drives very well. The engine's very sound on this particular vehicle. It's been you know, relatively well looked after, I think, in that it hasn't done huge amounts of mileage for its age. I say that, it's a commercial, so you know, it's not uncommon to see these with 200,000 miles on them. They are designed to do that. Electric windows are all working on both sides. Another slightly weird thing that you might not know on these is it has got an electric mirror for the passenger side. Oh, that's the driver's one, sorry. It has got an electric window for the mirror for the passenger side, and a manual control here for the one on the driver's side. So keeps it nice and simple and basic, I suppose, but I don't know why they actually fitted it like that. But that's the control by there for it. And again, as you can see, it works perfectly. So everything in here works. It does have signs of wear. The gear lever has got some wear to it. It's been repaired with some tape. The seat that I'm sat on, it's definitely collapsed some of the cushions I have on it, although it is pretty comfortable to sit in, to be honest with you. So it's got wear to it. It's done 129,000 miles near enough, and it's a commercial vehicle. I mean, all joking aside, if you're looking for something that's cheap for your business to use, these are a really good workhorse, these Berlingos are. I've no idea though why it has one horn there and one horn there, although it's a little bit like some of the hybrid cars. They have this tiny little horn for pedestrians and bikes, so you don't scare the living daylights out of them. It's more of a polite sort of, excuse me, rather than a, out of the way. That's the only explanation I can have for it having two horns. There we go. Citroen Berlingo. Fastest vehicle we have in stock at the moment, apparently. And in all seriousness, a great old workhorse if you want something for your business. Give us a call if it's of interest to you on 079 32 873 646. Happy to take part exchange for it, either a van or a car. Let us know what you've got. We'll happily work a price out for you, and also happy to arrange delivery of the vehicle anywhere in the UK. Free delivery as well within 150 miles. So please give us a like, please give us a share, and subscribe to our channel for more fantastic reviews like this. and vehicles that we have coming in to stock. My number one more time is 07932 873 646. Hope to hear from you very soon. In the meantime, please stay safe, take care, and thanks for watching. Goodbye.